Welcome to the channel. In this series, we uncover the stories of the gods and goddesses of the Norse world. Figures of power and mystery who shaped fate itself. Today, we tell the story of Tyr, the one-handed god, son of Odin in some tales, a champion of justice, courage, and law. A warrior without fear, a keeper of oaths, and the one who dared to place his hand in the jaws of the wolf. The god of courage. Tyr was no ordinary war god. Unlike others who glorified bloodshed, his realm was justice, honor, and the binding power of oaths. He presided over battles, yes, but also over treaties, law courts, and the trust that held society together. Where Thor defended Asgard with might, and Odin ruled with wisdom, Tyr embodied fairness and bravery. To the people, he was the god who upheld order, the one invoked when promises were made, and when warriors sought courage in the shield wall. The binding of Fenrir. The most famous story of Tyr is also the most tragic. The gods feared Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, child of Loki, whose strength grew each day. No chain could hold him, and he roamed freely, terrifying even the Æsir. The gods turned to the dwarves, who forged Gleipnir, a ribbon thin as silk but stronger than iron. Suspicious, Fenrir agreed to be bound only if one of the gods placed a hand in his mouth as a pledge of good faith. None dared, except Tyr. He stepped forward without hesitation, resting his hand between the wolf's fangs. The ribbon held. Fenrir thrashed, realizing he had been tricked. And in his fury, he bit down. Tyr's hand was severed, torn from him forever. He bore the wound in silence, the price of his courage. From then on, he was called the one-handed god, the keeper of honor. Though maimed, Tyr's spirit was unbroken. He continued to stand for law and order, for justice and fairness, even when others faltered. His sacrifice made him a symbol of trustworthiness and bravery. For who else but Tyr would risk himself for the good of all? He was proof that true courage is not without cost, and that honor sometimes demands the highest price. The doom of Ragnarok. At Ragnarok, Tyr's fate is sealed. He will face Garm, the Hound of Hell, in single combat. Their battle will be fierce and unmatched. Tyr will slay the beast, but in turn, he too will fall. His courage will carry him through to the end, and his death will be remembered as the final stand of justice in a dying world. The meaning of Tyr. Tyr is not only the god of war, but of trust, sacrifice, and truth. He teaches us that war must be waged with honor, that oaths are sacred, and that justice is worth any cost. His missing hand is not a mark of weakness, but of strength, the proof that he placed the needs of all above himself. Through him, we learn that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to face it head-on. The one-handed god remembered. Though he does not wield thunder like Thor, or weave fate like Odin, Tyr's presence endures. He is remembered in every oath kept, in every act of justice, in every moment when courage triumphs over fear. He is not only the god of war. He is the sacrifice that secures trust, the bravery that binds order, the one who gave his hands so that others might be safe. Thank you for watching. If there's another figure or realm from Norse myth you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments. And remember, courage is not found in victory, but in the sacrifice we are willing to make for what is right.